Hey there, kaT here. How's it going? So I thought I'd try something new on a Friday morning, coffee with kaT. So I hope you have your coffee this morning. Okay, so if you looked at my notes, what I want to talk about is should you work 24/7 for your clients? So think about that and stew on that for a moment, because I think this is a really good topic to talk about, and probably something a lot of people don't talk about is should you work 24/7 for your clients? And let me elaborate on that and what I mean by that so that we're all on the same page. So, you know, before I go into all of that, before I get into all of that, let me introduce myself if you've ever caught my live show. Hey, I'm kaT Ramirez, CEO and founder of adbidtise and #SocialBuzz. We help businesses stand out and grow. So if you want to learn free tips on how you or your business or your brand can stand out and grow too, you should follow me. Okay, so let's get into the topic. So what does it mean when I say, should you work for your clients 24/7? Well, we do social media marketing. And so sometimes our clients are messaging us after hours or on weekends and what have you. And so sometimes they get mad because they're, on Monday morning, they're like, why didn't you reply? Or why didn't you get back to me sooner? Or what have you. And so what are the limitations, because I buy services from people as well. And I really don't reach out to people after hours. And if I do, I say, hey, I'm just, throwing this out there so that on Monday morning you have this, in your to-do list. And so this is something that I need help with, or can we go over, or what have you, things like that. There are programs that I have that I work with where I have access to people 24/7, but I know I do and it's only a chat or it's only an email or a messenger and things like that. So, what does this mean to you as a entrepreneur, business owner, startup, what have you? What does this mean to you? Because this is a really, really good topic. And this conversation came up with one of my senior social media managers because, now that we're virtual, we get a lot. I mean, we're working a lot. I work a lot. I'm at home. I work a lot. And so when I have my own time, do I want to spend it, talking to clients and replying to email, or do I want to just take a break? Just take a break, right? And just like let go, because I'm so ingrained in my business most of my day. Just like I'll give you a great example. Like last night, I was working till 8 o'clock at night because I was responding to emails and I was getting back to people who, I did promise I would get back to them. And so I want to make sure that they get the information they need. So love to hear from you. Drop me a line, give me a comment, give me a thumbs up. Let me know, if you're tuning in, where you're tuning in from. But what are your thoughts on should you be available to your clients 24/7, even though, we're not paid to be available 24/7. We're not paid, so some of the programs that we have, we're certainly not paid to be available 24/7. So I'm not sure that I would want my team to make themselves available 24/7 for that fact. And who does, but should your, client or future client have that expectation that, you are going to respond and you are available 24/7? Because I don't know that that's appropriate, especially nowadays that, we have been in lockdown for such a long time and we have been working hours and hours and hours, in our business, on our business and what have you. And so, when do we take a break then? I'm just asking because I would like to take one. And maybe I'll take one soon. And I'm the first, I always say lead by example. I'm the first to always, respond to people on weekends and after hours. And, here's my theory on it, because if you're challenged by this, I'm going to give you a tip. Because there is a way to be productive and be pleasant with your clients and not say, I don't work weekends or nights or what have you. I know for some of people, they're afraid to give out their personal phone number and things like that because, and nowadays, your phone is your work phone and it's your personal phone. But, they're afraid to because they're afraid their phone's going to blow up late at night or 3 a.m. I mean, I'm an entrepreneur. I get up at 4 a.m. and I'm, checking my emails and texting and reminding people things to do. But I use a different platform when I message my team so that it's not on their personal device. So we have a mechanism within our system, our structure, so that when I'm messaging my team, it's on a program, it's on a messenger program that is work related only. And so when they log in the next morning remotely, because that's my team's remote, they will get those messages pop up at them, which that's how ideally I would want it to be, as opposed to blowing up their cell phone, right? I don't want to blow up somebody's cell phone. Why would I do that? That would be disrespectful. It's their personal cell phone, So that is my, okay, so I was going to give you tips. Sorry. I'm going to give you tips on how do you prevent that and what are some of the things you can do so that somebody doesn't blow up your phone 24/7. And this is great advice because this is advice I give to people when I was a sales manager and training people, and it's advice I give to my clients and my team and anybody else who wants it. So here's your advice, okay? So in theory, you have to think about your relationship with your client as a new relationship, and I see it as like you're dating, right? It's a new relationship, just like you're dating. So when you get into this relationship, just like when you date someone, okay, you're setting up boundaries and expectations, right? So if, when you are dating, if they call you and say, hey, are you available? And then you say, yeah, I'm available. And every time they call you say you're available, then that's going to be the expectation, right? And then one day they call you and you're not available. They're going to be like, what is up with that? Like, they're going to question that. They're going to be like, she must be seeing someone else. She must be doing something else. So keep that in mind when you're building these relationships in the beginning, because you're building expectations. Same for your clients. So if you make yourself totally available to your clients in the beginning, and I get that you want to provide good customer service and follow through and what have you, but that doesn't mean you have to work 24/7. So if you make yourself available to your clients after hours on weekends, you're teaching your clients, you heard me right, you're teaching your clients it's okay. It's okay to message you and text you and to ask for your attention at after hours and on weekends. So you're saying in the beginning, it's okay. So keep that in mind, because again, what you start in the beginning of your relationship is what you're going to have to hold throughout the whole process. So if you made yourself available in the beginning, dating or business-wise, and you don't make yourself available in the end or in the middle or toward the end, dating or business-wise, there's going to be some rumblings. So whatever you start in the beginning, make sure you start something that is great expectations for you, great expectations for them. And I always, when we start our relationship with new clients, we have a discovery call and we're introducing the whole team and we're asking questions like, how do you like to be communicated to? How often? How do you respond? Do you respond better as a text, or do you respond better as a voice message or an instant message or email, what have you? Most people say email, they're like, oh yeah, just email me and I'll respond. And so, then comes down the road, we start working together and we don't hear from them. We're like, and we can't get a hold of them. So now we make a habit of getting their email, their phone number, and we let them know that if we don't hear from them, we're going to message them on their social media, because we don't want to be ghosted, right? We're working with them, so we will need a response, right? And so we rarely use the last one, the social media. We have used it though, because if we don't get a response, because we're trying to get a hold of the client, we're just trying to reach out any way we can. Okay. Calling them, emailing them, wondering if they're still alive. And that's no joke, right? Nowadays. So that's not even funny. But anywho, so whatever you start in the beginning, just know that you're going to have to continue to do that. So if you make yourself available in the beginning to your clients 24/7, you're going to have to keep that momentum going. So I caution people when they set up these expectations and they set up these relationships that, we don't have to work 24/7. We do not. We can be efficient Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 or 8 to 3, whatever your hours are. They're your hours. That's not your client's hours, they're yours. But make sure you make it very clear to your client what your working hours are, so they know. And if they have something, because every once in a while, there's a one-off, and they're going to need you. What we do is not brain surgery. So it's not like, we have to jump to it and hurry up and go do it. But maybe what they're doing is brain surgery, and we do have to react to that. So, just be judicious when you think about setting up these expectations, talking to your client, and getting that relationship moving along. So that's my dialogue today. I hope this was beneficial to everybody. And I just wanted to test out Coffee with kaT. Let me bring my coffee on Friday mornings. See if this is something you like. If you do, give me a thumbs up. If this is something you want me to do again, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Otherwise, maybe I'll try it again. I don't know. And tell me what your favorite coffee is, because I tried a new concoction. Sorry. Maybe I should have had a coffee before I had a coffee. I tried something new. So basically what I did was I made my coffee, and I usually make a keto coffee. So if you know what a keto coffee is, drop me a comment and let me know, because very rare people know what a keto coffee, but this is a keto coffee. And I put, I can't say the word, so I'm going to try really hard. Turmeric. It's a little smoky taste. I think it's a family of curries, the family of curry. But I put a little bit in here, and it has a little bit of a smoky taste, and I love it. I was like, ooh, this is good coffee, and it's good for me. Oh my God, my light just went out. I have a ring light in front of me, and it just went out. I might need to buy new bulbs. Anywho, sorry, I'm just rambling now. Hope you have a great weekend. I hope you do something fun. I hope you get out and enjoy this beautiful weather, and, take a break. Take a break. I'm telling you, you deserve it, and you should take a break. And so until next time, you got this. Follow me, drop a line, share this with somebody who you think could benefit from this conversation that you feel like is working 24/7 and probably shouldn't be, right? We shouldn't be working 24/7. Anywho, until next time, you got this, and I'll talk to you later.